You guys got Solomon Thomas in free agency. Y'all brought in Perrion Winfrey, now Quinnen Williams. What kind of input has Aaron WhiteCotton been able to provide as far as guys that he's coached in the past, and how did he provide input in this instance?
He's 3 for 3.
3 for 3. Oh my. Is that 100%? It's your boy Boss Show, me bringing you
another one.
So this one gonna be good. This is gonna be a good one. So this stream is brought to you by Sleeper App. Go for a Hail Mary on your sleeper picks and win up to 100 times your money. Use promo code BCS and Sleeper will 100% match your first deposit up to $100 instantly. So listen, y'all. This is rightfully so a highlight of Aaron WhiteCotton. Because, you know, when you hear your head coach praise you like that, say you 3 for 3, that's saying a lot about you as a coach. And I think we also need to be fair to him and ask the question, is he better than that? Because I would actually say he's better than that. All right. If I'm being all the way fair to him. So let's first go back to what Brian said and hear the whole context of his guys, and we go through it. Let's go.
You guys got Solomon Thomas in free agency. Y'all brought in Perrion Winfrey, now Quinnen Williams. What kind of input has Aaron WhiteCotton been able to provide as far as guys that he's coached in the past, and how did he provide input in this instance?
Well, he's a great seller. He's he definitely, if you ask him about a player that he's coached, you better get comfortable because he's going to spend a lot of time selling. But he's
let me say something about that real quick. First of all, I'm a trained salesperson. I have an advanced sales certificate from the University of Houston. I graduated from the #1 sales program in the country. I was also inducted into the Sales Hall of Fame, right? So I've accomplished a lot of sales feats in my career. Selling is, at this point, what they call unconsciously competent to me. So one of the things they taught us in the sales program, one of the foundational things they taught us in the sales program, and this has to do with WhiteCotton. One of the foundational things that they said, super foundation, is under promise but overperform. Under promise but overperform. So when you are 100%, but you've been selling these guys, what does that say about you? You're under promising, but you're overperforming, which makes us able to trust you. It makes people trust you. So if I tell you, hey, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to deliver on that, but I'm gonna try. I'm under promising, and then I show it with twice of what you asked for. Wouldn't you trust me more if I sold you something before? Wouldn't you trust me more? That's why foundationally they always taught us, and that's what we seeing with Aaron WhiteCotton. Somebody who obviously had to sell these guys, but then when they hit the field, it was what he said it was. And that usually happens when you do exactly what I was taught, where you under promise, but you overperform what you said was gonna happen. Let's go back.
very passionate about it. And again, you know, he's 3 for 3. So he's just, you know.
He's 3 for 3. See, I count. Is he 3 for 3? Or is he potentially 4 for 4?
What have you liked about Ezraku early on? Steven was saying you were on the table for him at 12.
Yeah.
So go get him.
Yeah, I was.
He was on the table for Donovan Ezraku for 12. Whoo! See, that's selling. And guess who's starting to trend up right now? Donovan Ezraku. So he 3 for 3. Could he end up being, before the season over with, 4 for 4?
So far, since he's shown up here? Yeah. Well, first off, he's a mature young man, so integrating himself into a professional atmosphere was pretty seamless. Like, he's a smart guy. He understands what you tell him once. He picks it up quickly. That's been like one of the biggest things, is like we're not having to repeat things over and over for him, that he's grasping concepts. He's grasping.
Well, you hear him selling? Woo, that man, I'm sold. Bye. Bye. I'm sold. I don't need to hear no more. I'm sold. That's an example of what the head coach is talking about. Is where you see him able to make the case very concisely, very clearly, articulate. He can sell you on the vision. And so this is the deal, man. I said this, you know, when you looking at these coaches, it's almost like working up, almost, in my opinion, within corporate America. The more you accomplish at the layer that you are, the more then they put more on you and see, can you also do it at a high level? And can then you do it at a high level? And can you do it at a high level? It's the same thing that happened with Johnson, the coach that ended up getting the head coach for Chicago. He kept executing on every level to where you end up getting the ultimate job. See, I already did a video on who the head defensive coordinator should be even right now. It makes sense that he should be the defensive coordinator. I already talked about that. You know, Jerry picked Matt Eberflus, but to me, the guy who continues to shine is the guy that's 3 for 3, and that's looking like he getting ready to likely be 4 for 4. And there's a culture that comes with his guys. And I'm gonna say it again. I already said it in this video. I'll make sure that I attach the video in the description, and I'm gonna put it in that left-hand corner, or actually right-hand corner. But I said one of the main things about him, he's a demanding coach. And you can't run bend, don't break unless you are a demanding coach. See, coaches like him is what can get the best out of everybody because they're demanding, right? So that's honestly how I am with content. I'm willing to piss off people for what's right. I am. I know a lot of people don't like what I had to say about Blue, and I've never had anything extra to say about Blue. You don't hear me talking about he trash and all that kind of stuff. I give honest critiques without any kind of extra sauce, and I'm honest on what I'm saying. But to other people, there's a lot of people that ain't used to this type of stuff. I think, that's too much. You don't do that. But then when you listen to Quinnen, let's really listen to him.
The biggest thing that Coach WhiteCotten did for you in New York that maybe helped you and that you're looking forward to maybe getting here?
I think anybody can look at the resume. Like before I had WhiteCotten, I kind of was ascending to be a good defensive tackle, but once WhiteCotten kind of came in my life as a coach, man, I became an All-Pro and a Pro Bowler. So the techniques that he has taught me, the things that he has done for me in my career when it comes down to coaching and stuff like that has been unbelievable and kind of transcended my career to this day. So being paired back with him, I know the sky's the limit. So,
Boss, that's too much. Boss, oh no. I feel like we have our answer in-house, just like Brian Schottenheimer was the answer in-house when he was sitting the whole time under Mike McCarthy. So somebody gotta highlight this guy, you know, and not just sit put and just be like, we gotta accept Matt Eberflus. We ain't gotta accept that. We have 2 people in-house that can make a good transition right now. Now, after this week, if we don't fire Eberflus, I'm going to pivot my content and I'm going to start talking about specifically what Eberflus needs to change if we don't fire him. That way we trying to fix him. But I want to highlight and let Brian keep going, and I'm almost finished, but this is worth it. Listen.
got a great feel for it. He understands the attack front, and I think he understands people as well. And all the guys he's brought here and been a part of bringing here, I think fit in exactly how we want them to, from the locker room culture to the way they the play and the way they practice.
The guys that he brought in fit. So if he just keep finding the right type of guys, you telling me this man don't have an eye for it? He don't have an eye for finding dogs? I think he got. Why not empower him? Why not empower him? To me, that's what we should be doing. We should be empowering him, in my opinion. Let me just listen to one of his players real quick, talking about them dogs making a return. Let's go.
How much of it is it a benefit to have WhiteCotten that, there's already that familiarity just like you had, and that Quinnen will have coming in?
Right. Oh, man, I feel like it's a huge blessing. You see WhiteCotten bringing all his dogs in, man, all his guys that he's familiar with, and that's just allowing all of us to be comfortable. We've all been with each other before, so you're going to see right away that Quinn is able to come in right away and learn the plays right away, if not able to come in and play right away, because the plays are really the same as he's running right now.
Man. So listen, I really aim to give y'all measured Kool-Aid. I talked about this on a video I did last night. Y'all should check that live out. I have some dope lives, but I went into more detail right now, and that's what I'm gonna likely do. If I talk about it on the live and I still do a video about it, you will get a lot more detail in my video. But either way, man, y'all make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe for you, boy. Continue to support this type of content as I measure this Kool-Aid. Until the next video,
another one.
Where I bring you another one, I'm out.